Okay, let's look at naming some of these things, okay? Let's look at naming some of these things. Now, how would you name something that looks like this? Let's say we have an alkane. But it's not a functional group. Let me talk to you just for a second. I said functional group, and I said an alkane was a functional group, didn't I? And then I had functional groups, methyl, ethyl, propyl, right? Well, that's an alkane as a functional group. I kind of was a little bit confusing with that. In other words, this is the compound that I'm going to name, and it's not a functional group. It is an alkane. It's propane. Okay, right? But if I said this, isn't that a functional group? That's a functional group. That's methyl, but that's an alkane. You can have. I'm sorry, that's methyl, right? Is that what I said? And then you can also have this with one bond to something, right? That's ethyl, right? That's a functional group, correct? You can have propyl, right? You could have, this could be pentyl, where you have all of this, right? But you have that goes to a compound. So you can have a pentyl where it's a functional group to a larger compound. Clear? So does that make a little more sense? So alkanes can be functional groups. If that's going to be a smaller part of a larger molecule, that's a functional group. And that's an alkane functional group. That's an alkane. Clear? And the alkane that is propane, I'm sorry, not propane, pentane, so pentyl, not propyl, pentyl, right? Pentane, pentyl, ethyl, methyl, propyl, butyl, correct? Those are functional groups. So an alkane can be a functional group. But we're not going to look at this as a functional group. We're going to look at this as a compound. Okay? What happens if I have a chlorine here? Chlorine. How do I name that? Well, I have to number the carbons, don't I? Do I number the carbons from left to right, or? I number them to give the functional group the lowest number, right? So I number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's the name of this compound? 2-chloropropane. 2-chloropropane. Yes? You get it? Now, nomenclature is really tough. You've got to look at the rules and you've got to practice. I'm telling you, you've got to practice. If you don't practice this, you will never succeed. You've got to practice. You've got to do a lot of nomenclature problems. I'll even make up some worksheets, okay? But whatever's in the back of the chapter, you've got to start doing the problems tonight. Clear? Tonight. Tonight, tonight, tonight. What do we have going on Monday? Don't we have a quiz? Yes. We have a quiz on what? Measurement, right? We'll review a little bit on measurement. But you have a quiz on Monday on measurement. Okay? Significant figures, reading scales, etc. And then we have, what? We have, what? We have this nomenclature that you have to start the homework. I might give you a little mini quiz on that, on nomenclature. Just the easy stuff, you know, not too complicated, like 1 or 2 functional groups at the most. Clear? Okay? We're done.